Hey everyone, I want to start this video off by thanking you all for the amazing response to my last video. It's getting a crazy amount of views and this channel is getting a crazy amount of new subscribers. When I made that video, my goal was to maybe get 1 new sub from it, and my far out, hopeful but low chance goal would be to get 8 new subs, which would bring the channel up to 10. At the time of this recording, we now have 31 subs, which is insane. I just made this channel about 2 weeks ago, and this is some awesome growth. Anyways, to the topic of this video. This will be the first installment to a new series I am doing. It is called Dark and Darker Strat Talk. I grew up playing Counter-Strike 1.6, so the word strat is drilled deep into my brain. It just stands for strategy, and a quote-unquote strat, at least in Counter-Strike terminology, means a single specific strategy or tactic we are taking in this round. Whether that be 3 people go here, 2 people go there, wait 15 seconds, then throw a smoke grenade, etc. In Dark and Darker terms, in each episode, I'll be looking at a different aspect of strategy that can be used in the dungeon, ruins, or goblin caves. The point of this series is of course for us to learn strategies that we can implement ourselves, but perhaps more importantly, so we can recognize these strategies when we see our enemies using them and counteract against them correctly. So first up, we will be talking about voice comms, or voice chat, both in-game voice communication and out-of-game voice communication with your teammates, such as in Discord. Let's start with the spicy stuff first. In-game voice comms.
Alex!
Whoa there, Keem. Calm down, buddy. Not that type of comms. If you can, it is best to only use in-game voice to communicate with enemy players, and not your teammates. Both because obviously other players can hear you talking to your teammate, but also the farther away you are from your teammate, the harder it will be to hear them talk, and vice versa. So, how can we use in-game voice chat to our advantage? Well, we can use it as a weapon against enemy players. First off, always be listening for other teams and players talking, giving away their position. Next, I don't condone lying, but I have seen firsthand, along with a variety of clips where people used lying on voice chat to their advantage. You probably encountered it yourself as well, or at least seen clips of it from streamers. Some of the ways this can be done is by pretending to be friendly with someone or another group. You can use this time they are confused and not attacking you in order to close the gap on them and then attack. So be wary of a melee class saying they are friendly as they run right toward your face. Press X to doubt on that. Even if they are friendly for a couple of minutes, they could just be waiting for the right time to backstab you. Or they may have started out with good intentions, but when they realize there are not enough portals for the both of you, particularly in the goblin caves, they may attack you. The next way is by pretending to be weak or alone, baiting a group into pushing you, and then your teammates hiding behind the corner jump them. Next, let's say you're in one room and you hear another group in the next room over. Just because you know that they are there, doesn't mean that they know that you know that information. You could talk over in game chat, knowing that they will hear you. You can give them a false sense that they are eavesdropping on you and your team. So again, you could pretend to be weak, baiting them into pushing, or you could try to scare them away by pretending to be strong and like they don't want to mess with you. Talk about all the legendaries you have and how you can't believe your pal has a unique weapon like Cinder and how OP it is, and you will wreck anyone who pushes you. As far as scare tactics go, these can also be used out in the open, like war chants, talking trash, etc. of course. Now, say you've been in the dungeon for 5 minutes, and you notice a particular player is lighting up the kill feed. Say he has 3 or 4 kills. Other players notice this as well, and they make a mental note, thinking this guy is tough and I don't want to mess with him. Well, if you encounter another player or team, you could pretend to be this guy, instilling fear into them. For a change of pace, you could also use in-game chat to genuinely attempt to be friendly and team up with other players, particularly if you are running solo and you come across a full group. You could offer them buffs or heals if your class has them, offer to give them potions or gear for their class, or you could use a funny voice, try and tell a joke, something to make them like you. In the short term, this can be nice, as you could suddenly have a 4 to 6 man wrecking ball walking around in the dungeon. The downside, of course, is finding portals for everyone in this new large group, and of course you need to look out for them backstabbing you later. As far as out-of-game communication, the important thing here is that you have clear callouts with your teammates for various situations and locations. This means if you come across an enemy team, you can quickly and clearly communicate this to your teammates, along with any relevant information about the enemies, such as their classes, how geared they are they currently buffed with bubbles, haste, and ignite, have they seen your entire team, or just you, and can you use this to run away while your teammates quickly hide and jump them? Location callouts are very important as well. Some parts of the map already have community established names like Pyramid Room, but much of the rooms and specific areas of the rooms still need names. Please share in the comments the various names for different rooms you have heard and think are good. Remember, you don't have to use any of these strategies, but it is good to know them in case the enemy attempts to use them on you and your team. If I missed anything regarding voice chat strategies, let me know in the comments. This is a new series of videos, and I'll be making and uploading more Dark and Darker Strat Talk videos, gameplay videos, quick tips, highlights, and more, so consider subscribing if you like this content. I am uploading Dark and Darker videos daily. I'll also be live streaming the game when it returns, right here on this channel and on Kick. Twitch is about to ban multi-streaming, so I won't be streaming on there for much longer. Thanks again for all the support, and I'll see you in the next video soon. Keep holding the line, brothers and sisters.